Good morning, sir.
Morning. I missed you so
Hi,
much in the
sir.
class. Good morning, Kanak. You guys were absent and the class was no fun. Couple of days. Okay. Exactly what I feared happened. Hello, Afreen. All right. People are funny and people are weird. You have to accept it. Let's get started. What we were doing was unit 8, stress syllables and conversations. And did I also ask you to do any homework in the practice book about stress syllables? First of all, I would like to help you here with this exercise in the main book. Take a look at this exercise 2, which I asked you to do at home. You have to figure out how many syllables these words have. Okay, I'm playing 8.2 for you. Listen and decide for yourself. 8.12.
Plasters, deodorant, toothpaste, shampoo, sun cream, batteries, scissors, adapter, notebook, pens and pencils, envelopes, sellotape, magazine, chocolate.
Okay.
8.12.
One more time.
Shopping list.
Aspirin,
When you hear aspirin, you notice 2 vowel sounds. Okay, aspirin. If you keep looking at the spellings, then it will confuse you. When you are listening to the pronunciation, close your eyes so that you can focus all your senses only on the sound. Aspirin. So there are only two vowel sounds. And when you listen to it, then you notice that the first vowel sound is stressed more. And you hear aspirin instead of aspirin. Aspirin. If I say aspirin, then I'm stressing the second vowel sound. But that's not how you hear the word in the audio. In the audio, the sound that comes to you is aspirin. So you should put this word aspirin in the first column because it has two vowel sounds and the first vowel sound is stressed. The bigger dot signifies the first syllable is stress syllable. That's why the dot is bigger.
Plasters.
Plasters. Plasters also has two vowel sound. If you don't look at the spelling, just listen. Plasters. Plasters is two vowel sounds, and the first sound is stressed. So it will also go in the first column. Plasters.
Deodorant.
Deodorant. Deodorant. We have deodorant. Deodorant. So one vowel E and the second vowel O and then N. Three vowel sounds. It will go either in the third column or the fourth column or the fifth column. Why? Because there are three vowel sounds. Now, which vowel sound is the stressed vowel sound? Deodorant. Your ears are not trained to notice this stress. So at first, if you feel confused, it's absolutely normal. It's absolutely normal if you can't recognize where the stress is. Deodorant. Deodorant. The fourth column, deodorant. D, small vowel sound, odorant. Deodorant. It is in the fourth column. It should go in the fourth column, okay? Deodorant. Put the word deodorant in the fourth column.
Toothpaste.
Toothpaste. Toothpaste. There are only two vowel sounds. Tooth, ooth, paste, aste. And the stress is on the first syllable. It will go in the first column. Toothpaste in the first column.
Shampoo.
Shampoo. There are two vowel sounds. Oo. Shampoo. And the stress is obviously, this one you can notice. Shampoo. The stress on the second syllable can be noticed. Shampoo, the way she says it. So this is the word which will go here. Shampoo. Because there are two dots, two vowel sounds, and the second vowel sound is the stressed one. So shampoo.
Sun cream.
Sun cream. Sun cream. Sun cream.
Battery.
Sun cream also has two vowel sounds. The stress is on the first. Sun cream, first column. Sun cream. Batteries. Again, two vowel sounds. Batteries, 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 batteries. And the stress is on the first syllable. So it will go in the first column. Put the word batteries in the first column, people.
Scissors.
Scissors. There are two vowel sounds. Scissors. Scissors. And it will also go in the first column because the stress is on the first syllable. Scissors.
Adapter.
Adapter. There are three vowel sounds, da, t, and the stress is on the middle syllable, adapter, and that's why put this in the fourth column, adapter.
Notebook.
Notebook. There are two vowel sounds. The stress is on the first one, notebook. First column, put notebook in the first column.
Pens and pencils.
I don't know why this word is here anyways. Pens and pencils. If you look at all of them, then there are pens has one syllable, pencils has two syllables, and has one syllable. So perhaps we are talking about pencils. And in pencils, the stress is on the first syllable, pencils, pencils, pencils. So it goes in the first column. Pencils goes in the first column.
Envelopes.
Envelopes, envelopes, envelopes. There are total three vowel sounds, if you notice. N, way, lups, ups. And the stress is on the first syllable. So put envelope in the third column. As you can see, there are three dots here. And the first dot is the bigger dot, signifying the first syllable is the stress syllable. So envelopes goes in the third column.
Sellotape.
Sellotape, 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 say, low, tape, three vowel sounds clearly. Sellotape, stress on the first syllable. Sellotape, again, sellotape, put this in the third column. Sellotape.
Magazine.
Magazine, 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 three vowel sounds. Zine, in, three vowel sounds. And the stress is on the third, magazine, last syllable, magazine. And this goes in the last column, magazine, last word.
Chocolate.
Chocolate, chocolate. Okay. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. The spelling confuses you, but when you listen to the pronunciation, chocolate, chalk, ok, lit, it. There are only two vowel sounds, and the stress is on the first. Chocolate goes in the first column, guys. So if you take care of the stress while listening, it will start to impact the way you speak English words as well. And your pronunciation will definitely sound better if you listen more carefully. Initially, stress is difficult to notice because in Hindi or Indian languages don't have a stress syllables. I learned two other languages, or I tried to learn, or I'm learning maybe, Italian and Spanish. And both these languages also have a stress syllables. Sometimes they have two words with the same vowel and consonant arrangements in terms of sounds, and still they mean different things because the stress is on different syllable. For example, PA. Okay, PA. This is a word which means dad, and it also means potato. But the way you say it matters. In Spanish, if you say papa, then it means dad, papa. Then it means dad. The stress is on the second syllable, papa. Okay, it means dad. But if you put the stress on the first syllable and you say papa, then it means potato. So imagine if you were learning a language of this kind, like Spanish or Italian, where a word can have two different meanings just because of the stress. Let me tell you another word in Italian. In Italian, there is a word a, all right? A, which means is. A, is. And when you say the same A with the stress, A, then it becomes and. So it's very difficult, you know, it's difficult for me as well because I'm not used to noticing the stress in words. But different languages have different characteristics, okay? You have to accept that. So in English, we have a stress syllables. I have explained the idea to you. There are students who were absent on Friday when I explained these things to you guys. Watch the recording and try and familiarize yourself, with the concept. And if you still need any help, which I heard one student saying in the class, in the group, I watched the video and still didn't understand anything. If in that case, I can help you again. But first of all, you have to watch. You have to watch so that you have some questions, okay? Remember, your friend Arish said that, Afrin, I didn't understand anything. I watched the recording. Stress syllable. Okay, watch it from the beginning. On Friday, I've explained everything from the very beginning. I think it was the Friday class. Yes. Now let's do the next exercise. We have already done these things. Where can you buy this kind of stuff? Where can you buy toothpaste? Where can you buy scissors? Well, this exercise doesn't mean much because we have already familiarized ourselves with these words. Bakery is a shop where we buy bread and biscuits and cake and stuff. Stationers where we buy stuff that students need. Hardware is the shop where you can buy tools, instruments. Dry cleaners doesn't sell anything, it offers you services. You can have your clothes cleaned here. Dry cleaners. Dispensing chemists, it's raining here, that's why my network isn't good. Oh, Afrin isn't here. Yes, Afrin, the network could be bad because of the rain. I'm expecting a heavy rain so that I can go and have some fun in the rain. But it's raining very, very lightly here. It's just drizzling. Okay. This is the page we were doing, guys. Everyday English, shopping in the high street. I'm going to play the conversation for you guys. 8.13.
8.13. Shopping in the high street. 1.
I'd like some batteries, please.
What sort do you want?
AA, please.
Would you like a packet of 4 or 6?
6 is too many. 4 is enough.
Anything else?
That's all, thanks.
2.
Have you got any baby shampoo, please?
Yes, we have. A small or large?
The large is too big. The small is fine.
Anything else?
No, thanks. How much is that?
3.
I'm looking for a nice pen for a present.
What about this one? It's £25.
No, that's too much. I don't want to spend that much.
Well, this one is £12.
That's better. And I need some pencils as well.
There are 10 pencils in this packet.
But I only want 2.
I'm afraid I only have packets of 10. Sorry.
These 3 conversations, besides giving you practice for English, everyday English, they also teach you the concept of TOO, the meaning of this word. A lot of students ask me if there is a difference between he is very good and he is too good. If there is any difference between I was very angry, I was too angry. Yes, there is a difference. And the difference is obvious from these 3 conversations. These 3 conversations should teach you the meaning of the word TOO, how it impacts an adjective or an adverb. Let's look at the first conversation. A man comes to a shop to buy some batteries, okay? The shopkeeper offers him 2 choices. He says he could buy, the customer could buy either a packet of 4 batteries or a packet of 6 batteries. Now listen to the response from the customer. He says 6 is too many. 4 is enough. If you understand what he's saying in Hindi, he says 6 is too many, 4 is enough. He is rejecting a packet of 6, right, guys? He's rejecting the packet of 6 because he doesn't need those many batteries. For him, 4 batteries is enough. So that's why He doesn't want to buy 6. Okay, now you tell me. Did you understand the idea of 2? If not there, now notice the second conversation. This customer wants to buy some baby shampoo. He goes to the shop. The shopkeeper offers him 2 choices, a large packet, a large tube, or a small tube, okay? And listen to the response from the customer. He says, the large is too big. The small is fine. He rejects the large tube of toothpaste. He rejects it, saying the large is too big. So T002 is used when you mean to say unnecessary. You don't need it. It gives you a negative idea. 6 batteries, oh, too many batteries. I don't need 6. Large packet of large tube of toothpaste. No, it's too big. I don't want that. The small is fine. Here, the third conversation. The customer wants a nice pen for a present. He wants to give somebody a present, a gift, maybe on their birthday or maybe some other occasion. He wants to give a present, a nice pen. The shopkeeper shows him a pen for 25 pounds, but the customer doesn't want to spend that much money. So listen to his reaction. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. We are studying unit 8. You should know much and many are adjectives, okay? You use them before nouns. If you remember this conversation you did a couple of days ago, you use many before countable nouns, much before uncountable nouns. Many eggs, many sausages, much milk, much vegetable oil. So clearly, much and many are adjectives, are they not? Because they're coming before nouns. Many eggs, big eggs, small eggs, fresh eggs, many eggs. So many is also some sort of adjective. It is called a adjective of quantity, I think, okay? So many eggs, many is an adjective. Much milk, white milk, pure milk, dirty milk, impure milk, much milk. Much is also saying something about the noun milk. So it is an adjective. It is saying something, okay, when a word comes before a noun or after a noun as well and describes something about the noun, says something about the noun, that word is an adjective. So much and many are adjectives. And here we can see the use of the word T002 with big, with many, with much. And every time we say too big, too much, too many, we are saying no, 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 means we don't want it. Too big, don't want it. Too many, don't want it. Too much, don't want it. So you don't say I was too angry just like that. Okay, you're saying I was too angry, then you mean to say more than what you should have been, and that's why you couldn't do certain things. For example, why didn't you apologize? Why didn't you forgive him? Why didn't you accept his sorry? Oh, I was too angry. I was too angry to accept his apology. This is something you might have studied in your high school days. I was too tired to go out. This is a very, very common pattern in English to use the word T002 before adjectives. And then 2 plus V1. For example, the chicken is too tough to chew. The chicken is too tough to chew. Your mother, somebody cooked chicken and you're complaining, oh, it is too tough to chew. Itna kada hai ki chaba nahi sak raha hai. It is too tough to chew. It means the chicken is so tough that you cannot chew it. All right, I'll give you some more examples, okay? She is too arrogant to accept her mistake. She is too arrogant to accept her mistake. To accept your mistake, you need to be a little humble, right? But she is too arrogant to accept her mistake. It means she is so arrogant that she cannot accept her mistake. There is a maths question, you couldn't do it, you couldn't solve it. Oh, this maths question is too difficult to solve. Too difficult to solve. It is so difficult that you cannot solve it. So this is a very common pattern in English, T-O-O-2, okay? So when you went to a shop and you were looking for some shoes maybe, okay? And you bought 5,000 rupees shoes. You bought, notice what I'm saying, you bought 5,000 rupees shoes. You came home. And now you're telling everybody, you know what? I bought these shoes. You will never say they are too expensive. Because you bought them, you will say, oh, they are very expensive. Oh, they are very expensive, 5,000 rupees. Even if you want to show off that you have bought very expensive shoes, you will say, oh, these shoes, oh, they are very expensive, 5,000 rupees. Somebody else can say, oh, they are too expensive. And they could mean that they are too expensive. Somebody else could say this line because they are trying to imply that they wouldn't buy these shoes, okay? Oh, they are too expensive for me. It means I would not buy these shoes. They are too expensive for me. So T-O-O-2 word is used in this way, even if I hadn't explained this, you know, I think some students would have understood the idea because of the context in which T-O-O-2 was used in these three conversations. We are going to listen to the three conversations once more, and we are going to listen to them and understand and explain line by line every sentence. Let's listen.
8.13. Shopping in the High Street. 1.
I'd like some batteries, please.
I'd like some batteries, please. So the person wants some batteries. He's a customer. He says, I'd like some batteries, please, which you understand. I want some batteries, please. When you are in a shop, when you're talking to people you do not know, would like sounds better than want, okay? You will observe it, learn it, okay? Remember, your real learning is that learning that comes from your own observation. If I explain everything to you and you just accept my explanation without realizing anything on your own, then that will be not very long-lasting knowledge. It will not stay in your mind for long. It will be some sort of memory that you'll have to keep with you, and there will be pressure on you to remember it. But if you observe, if you realize what I'm saying, if you can understand why it is this way, or if you made the same observation on your own, then you will definitely remember it for longer. So I'd like some batteries, please. The customer says, I'd like some batteries, please. Notice the way he says, please, politely. Okay, I'd like some batteries, please. I want some batteries, please. You can say that as well. Remember, the tone matters, okay, more than the words. I'd like some batteries, please. He wants some batteries. Okay. What sort do you want? The shopkeeper asks.
What sort do you want?
What sort do you want? Sort clearly means type. What type of batteries do you want? Okay. What sort do you want? The customer says, AA, please.
AA, please.
AA is a type of batteries. Okay. And now what batteries are called AA, what they look like, for that, I may not be the right person to answer that question, but we can go on Google and type AA battery and get some information here like this. AA battery is a standard size single cell cylindrical dry battery, single cell, okay. It is a single cell battery, AA batteries. Do we have? Oh, okay, it will have 2 cells maybe. I don't know, okay. The 4A battery is 42.5 mm long and 8.3 mm in diameter, weighing around 6.5 grams. This battery size is most often used in devices requiring a small battery, such as laser pointers, LED pen lights, powered computer style glucose meters, and small headphone amplifiers. Okay. What we call pencil batteries, the thinner ones, they are 4A. Okay. Like the ones I use in my remote control, and the ones you use in your clocks, they are AA. Okay, take a look. This is AA. Now this shows here pretty confusing. It is AA, AAA, and 4A. Okay, this is AA, this is AAA, this is 4A. Okay. Fine. The problem is when we learn English, we come across things which we never think about in our real life anyway. If you go to the shop in Bihar Sharif buying batteries, they'll say remote wala battery dijiye to, ghadi wala battery dijiye to, torch wala battery dijiye to. So remember, we will not change our habits just because we are learning English, okay? If we go to the Bihar Sharif shops, we will say the same things, okay? I need some batteries for my torch. The thick ones, Nippo batteries. Okay, I want some batteries for my clock. All right, like this. Anyways, what sort do you want? He says AA. Now, listen to this question. Would you like a packet of 4 or 6? Okay. The shopkeeper offers him 2 choices. Would you like a packet of 4 or 6?
Would you like a packet of 4 or 6?
6 is too many. 4 is enough.
6 is too many. 4 is enough. He rejects packet of 6. He buys a packet of 4. If you understood that he said no to the packet of 6 and he said yes to the packet of 4, then that's great, because that's exactly what it means. 6 is too many, 4 is enough. So he says no to the packet of 6 batteries, says yes to the packet of 4 batteries. And I hope you guys understood it without my explanation, that he rejects the packet of 6.
Anything else?
That's all, thanks.
So notice what language he used to reject the packet. He didn't say 6 is very, 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 he said 6 is too many. He didn't say 6 is a lot or something like that. He says 6 is too many. He rejected it. When the shopkeeper says, anything else? Do you want anything more? He says, that's all, thanks. That's all. That is all. I don't want anything more. That's all. I just wanted to buy batteries. That's all. Thanks.
2.
Have you got any baby shampoo, please?
Yes, we have.
Have you got any baby shampoo, please? Now notice, please here. This is a very simple question. Have you got any baby shampoo? But she puts the word please because, in English, it's very important that you sound polite when you talk, okay? This is their cultural thing, they want to sound polite when they're talking to strangers. And as a learner of English, you must sound polite because you're going to use your English in those places, where sounding polite is important. If you come across as a rude person, if people get an impression of you that you are a rude person, it will not be good for you, right? So when you speak English, try to sound polite as much as you can. Make special efforts, okay, to sound polite by just putting the word please everywhere. Have you got any baby shampoo, please? Okay, my question for you guys is, can we put the word some instead of any here? Have you got some baby shampoo, please? The answer would be no, we shouldn't. Because normally when we are asking a question, because we do not know something, we want to know, then we prefer the word any. Some is used in some questions, okay, but not when we want to know something. This person doesn't know if they have shampoo, okay? So she asked, have you got any baby shampoo, please? The shopkeeper replies,
A small or large?
oh, sorry, where were we? Oh, yeah, the large is, yes, we have. Small or large?
Large.
The large is too big. The small is fine.
Notice she also rejected the packet which was large. The large is too big, the small is fine. Often I ask this question, do you think the customer saw the packets, the large packet and the small packet? The answer would be yes. That's how you decide, without seeing the tubes, how would the customer decide the large is too big? How would the customer reach that decision that he or she wants to buy the small, not the large? After seeing the tube, seeing the packet. All right. Oh, the large is too big, the small is fine. So it means in the conversation, when the conversation took place in the beginning, the shopkeeper showed her, small or large. They were not just two words from the shopkeeper. Perhaps he was holding the small tube and the large tube of toothpaste. Sorry, packet, bottle of shampoo, whatever it is. Okay.
Anything else?
No thanks. How much is that?
We often go to Smart Bazaar and we buy the large bottles of shampoo because they are usually on sale. You buy one and you get another for free. Buy one, get one free. So you get 50% discount. And the large ones are anyway cheaper, the large bottles. If you guys if you have 7, 8, 10 people in your family, and if you use shampoo very often, and you guys buy shampoo from the shops, small bottles, 200 ml bottles and all, they are very expensive. A normal 200, 250 ml bottle costs around 200 rupees, okay? Around 200 rupees. And you will buy 1 liter of shampoo for nearly 700 rupees. And then you will get another 1 liter of shampoo for free. So you are basically buying 1 liter shampoo for 350 rupees in Smart Bazaar. So that's very, very much cheaper. And I prefer that, so I just shared with you if you guys want to maybe take a look at the option. Okay, Smart Bazaar. Earlier, we used to buy them from Big Bazaar. Again, the same. These big malls, they often put these shampoo, bottles on a sale. I don't know why, but they are often on a sale. Most times, you don't have to wait for any special occasion to buy them. Last 2, 3 times, we have been buying the big bottles, or maybe more, I think. Yeah. Now, the third conversation. Anything else? The shopkeeper asked, no, thanks. How much is that? How much is the shampoo? How much is that? How much do I need to pay? How much is that? How much do I need to pay? How much is that means how much do I need to pay?
3.
I'm looking for a nice pen for a present.
I'm looking for a nice pen for a present. The customer says, look for literally means to search something, For example, if you have graduated and now you want a job, you look for a job, okay? So you search something when you look for something, you search for something. You look for, okay, I'm looking for a nice pen for a present. Sometimes you misplace something like your keys or your mobile phone or your handkerchief or your glasses. You misplace them, you put them somewhere and forget them. Forget where you put them. So you look for them. So look for literally means to search for something. But he hasn't lost this pen. He's not searching, but he wants to buy a nice pen. This is what people say. I'm looking for a nice pen for a present. In a comedy series, the shopkeeper might say, "Did you lose it here?" In a comedy series, in a comedy show, when the customer says, "I'm looking for a nice pen for a present," the shopkeeper might respond with this line, "But I don't think you lost it here. But I don't think you lost it here." And there would be laughter. Why? Because the sentence, he said, "I'm looking for a nice pen." And the shopkeeper says, "But I don't think you lost it here. मुझे नहीं लगता आपने यहाँ खोया था." तो यहाँ क्यों ढूंढ रहे हैं? Because look for means ढूंढना, right? So that way. But again, this is in a comedy series, in a real life conversation. I'm looking for a nice pen for a present. And the shopkeeper shows a pen. What about this one? It's 25 pounds.
What about this one? It's £25.
It's 25 pounds. No, that's too much. He doesn't want to spend 25 pounds.
No, that's too much. I don't want to spend that much.
I don't want to spend that much. I don't want to spend 25 pounds.
Well, this one is £12.
This one is 12 pounds. The other one, she shows.
That's better. And I need some pencils as well.
There are 10 pencils in this packet.
Oh, but I only want 2.
But I only want 2.
And now the shopkeeper says, "I'm afraid I only have packets of 10. So "I'm afraid" is an idiomatic expression. You use it to sound polite. When you are not in a position to help somebody, then you say, "I'm afraid." For example, somebody comes to see your dad and you say, I'm afraid Uncle Papa is not at home. All right, "I'm afraid you'll have to wait for half an hour longer. I'm afraid I will not be able to help you today. I'm afraid the class will be off for next 2 days." So "I'm afraid" is just used as a polite expression when you're saying something that will not please the other person, that will not make the other person happy. You use "I'm afraid" when you are saying something that the other one doesn't want to hear, wouldn't prefer to hear. "I'm afraid I only have packets of 10. He doesn't want to hear this line. He wants 2 pencils, right? But you can't help him. "I'm afraid I only have packets of 10. Sorry." Afraid literally means scared, right? I'm afraid of dogs. I am afraid of ghosts, okay? So afraid literally means scared, but here it is not used for its literal meaning. We are using it as a polite expression, as an expression to sound polite, okay? That's all. I'm gonna play it one more time so that you can practice it with each other.
I'm afraid I only have packets of 10. Sorry.
Point 13. Shopping in the high street. 1,
I'd like some batteries, please.
What sort do you want?
AA, please.
Would you like a packet of 4 or 6?
6 is too many. 4 is enough.
Anything else?
That's all, thanks.
2,
Have you got any baby shampoo, please?
Yes, we have. A small or large?
The large is too big. The small is fine.
Anything else?
No thanks. How much is that?
3,
I'm looking for a nice pen for a present.
What about this one? It's £25.
No, that's too much. I don't want to spend that much.
Well, this one is £12.
That's better. And I need some pencils as well.
There are 10 pencils in this packet.
But I only want 2.
I'm afraid I only have packets of 10. Sorry.
I'm opening the breakout rooms. Please practice the conversations with the partner there. I'm opening the rooms for you guys. Akhilesh, do you have the books?
No, sir.
Do you have the page in the group?
Okay, sir.
I'm just asking. I sent the page, I think. Didn't I? Okay, never mind. I'm sending the page now. I want you to practice. The conversations with your partner. And remember, people, I just want to say something, okay? Nothing can change the fact that you guys are in one of the best classes to learn English. Nothing can change the fact. Nothing can change the fact that the students who really want to improve their English, who are at a level where they can understand English but can't speak English, it's the best class for those people to spend time in. You know, lately this class has not been doing great. Some students have been very regular. Other things are more important for them in their lives, maybe. I never take it personally, okay? Students are irregular. They are not present in the class. It is their problem. But those who are present, I teach with the same energy, okay? And if some students lose their interest just because others are irregular, just because other people are not attending the classes, it changes the way they feel about the class, then I'll say that's silly, very, very silly, because as long as I'm teaching you, you have no reason to feel anything else. But if you are here not for English, if you are here for entertainment, fun, and this and that, maybe you will feel disappointed that certain students are not in the class anymore. I can do nothing about it because there are so many confusions about how English should be learned that I can't help every person. I try, but then some people have issues understanding things. And all I'm trying to say is you guys got to be positive, not because I'm teaching this class. This class is actually the best you will ever get in your entire life. You know, not today, not in the past, in your entire life. You're not going to be part of a class which is better in terms of quality. So with these words, I'll open the breakout room and I ask you to practice the conversations. Cooperate with each other. If your partners need extra help, please help them. Don't make fun of them if they struggle, okay? Please help them. I'm opening the rooms. Come on, Akhilesh, join the breakout room. Take the invitation I've sent you. Akhilesh, are you there? Okay, good. Was this enough time, guys, or you needed more?
No, sir. It's enough.
Okay, great. Now, think of similar conversations you can have when you go and buy some other stuff from here. For example, you want to buy some scissors, you want to buy some envelopes, You want to buy some chocolate, you want to buy some sun cream, some sellotape, some notebooks, magazines. You can have similar conversations, right? So I would like you guys to write a couple of, similar conversations in the group. That will be your homework for tomorrow. Write some similar conversations. And now, sounding polite. So the homework is very basic. You have to write some similar conversations where you are buying some other things like, some chocolate or some notebook or some other things maybe. Don't make it 200 word conversation, okay? It should be like 5, 7 lines. Like here we have 3, 3, 6, and 7, 5, 10. Okay, so 10, 12 lines at best, okay? Now, sounding polite. Listen and look at these lines of conversation in a cafe. Which sound more polite to you? Okay, can you do this without listening, first of all, by reading them? Let's read. I'd like a latte, please. Read and decide which sounds polite and which doesn't sound very polite to you, okay? Polite means Akhilesh?
Yes, sir.
Polite means?
Light means
Not rude. Someone who shows respect in their behavior to other people when they talk. They're called polite. For example, you can be in a cafe and you can shout at the waiter, bring a glass of water. That's not very polite. When you say, could you bring a glass of water, please? That's polite. Okay,
yes,
go ahead. Read them all. 6 sentences here. Do they sound polite to you? Which of them sound polite? And which don't sound polite? Let me play the audio.
8.14. Sounding polite.
I'd like a latte, please.
I want a hot chocolate.
Give me some cheesecake.
Can I have an egg sandwich, please?
2 cups of tea.
Could you bring me some ketchup?
Okay, which of these sound more polite?
First, fourth, and last one is the
Yes.
most polite.
Yeah. First and
Fourth.
fourth have the word please to them, so they definitely sound polite. And the last, could you bring me some ketchup? It's a question sentence. Question means you're not ordering them, you're requesting them. When you say, I want a hot chocolate, you're becoming more assertive, too assertive, And I want a hot chocolate. That doesn't sound very polite. You can make it, I want a hot chocolate, please. It sounds polite now, okay? So vocabulary is important, but tone is also important, very important. Give me some cheesecake. That doesn't sound polite, but if you put the word, give me some cheesecake, please, if you could. Yeah, no problems. So it's important to sound polite, you know. I'd like a latte, please. Latte is a type of coffee. I want a hot chocolate. Give me some cheesecake. Can I have an egg sandwich, please? 2 cups of tea. Could you bring me some ketchup? Now, you have to complete this conversation in Bill's Cafe. Complete it in a way that it sounds polite, okay? Not rudely. Okay, go ahead. Everybody, try and complete the conversation. Okay, let's check. Hi, what can I get you? I'd like a latte, please. Sure. To have in or take away? The customer has 2 options here. He can have the latte in the cafe to have in or take away. He could take the latte out of the cafe and drink somewhere else. To have in or take away? Have in. And what size do you want? Small, medium, or large? Means how much quantity, you know, a little bit latte, more latte, you know, how much latte do you want? What size do you want? You can choose whatever, okay, it's up to you. Would you like anything to eat? A croissant, some toast? You know, a croissant is you know, French thing to eat. Okay, the customer says, what did you write here? Some toast, please. Go ahead, guys. What did you write?
I'd like some toast.
I'd like some toast, please. Sounds great. No problem. And some honey with the toast?
Can I have some honey with the toast?
Absolutely fine. Somebody else has written something different. For example, and could you bring some honey with the toast? Of course, take a seat and I'll bring it over. 8.15.
8.15. In a cafe.
Hi, what can I get you?
I'd like a latte, please.
Sure. To have in or take away?
Have in.
What size do you want? Small, medium or large?
Large, please.
Would you like anything to eat? A croissant? Some toast?
I'd like some toast, please.
No problem.
And can I have some honey with the toast?
Of course. Take a seat and I'll bring it over.
I'm gonna wrap up today's class with this audio, and I'll share the audio with you guys. Watch the audio, recording, conversation, whatever, and I'll send you some homework in the practice book as well. Which page will you be doing in the practice book? Unit 8. Last couple of pages were left. You could do them both. You know, these two pages, page number 53 and 54. These two pages will be your homework, guys. Okay, page 53 and page 54. That should be your homework for tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. That's all today. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care. Have a nice day.
Bye, sir.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.